All right, good Thursday morning. We are 90 minutes away from Jim Cramer's monthly investor call on ActionAlertsPlus.com.
Which I'm planning redoing. I mean, no, not really. I've got same feelings on all of these, but I am going to obviously feel that, and we'll talk about this in our private call for Action Alerts, that this is one of those markets where you got a great PPI number yesterday, you got a great CPI number today, you got great jobless claims, and I've always said that that is the nirvana moment. And I have a piece this morning in Real Money about 7th inning, 9th inning. These things kill people. People should be thinking about how to be able to get into stocks like, and this is what I've done. Like last night we had Five Below, and it's like, how do I get into Five Below? Target, how do I get into Target with 120,000 people, 20% more? And the IFF, how do I get people in the IFF? And I said over and over again, be in the secondary. And what this is about, it's not a melt-up. It's not a melt-up, but it's a belief that there's going to be a movement in China. It's a belief that there's low inflation and high growth. And it's funny, it's like what the president says. And that's not, my wife will kill me because my wife says, listen, when you say something that is positive about the president, you got to be, you got to say something negative, you got to be balanced, but this is not about the president. What it is to say this is one of those moments of in my 40-year career buying stocks that's a good moment, and that's all.
40 years ago, almost this week, your first stock.
Back to school. I don't know. It's just funny because I had a feeling back then. I had this newsletter called Mr. Bullish, and I sent it only to my parents. I used to type it and put it in the mail. But this is like a Mr. Bullish moment. How long do these things last? That's my point in my Real Money article. Don't think like that. Find things you like that are reasonably priced. And let's pick one we don't own for Action Alerts. You take J&J, okay? We don't own J&J. I wish we owned J&J. You buy 50% of the position, and then you hope that the movement kind of gives in for a little while. But this is a remarkable time, and people don't want to regard it as remarkable because you're just conditioned by what happened 10 years ago to never say that anything's remarkable because you're so fearful of what will happen on YouTube.
Yeah, it is true that
YouTube fear.
Those fears come up literally every day.
YouTube fear.
Jim, let's dig deeper on this tech rebound. Qualcomm, Real Money stock of the day.
That was one of the reasons. I mean, look, this accelerated repurchase. Now, if you go back to the corporate governance conference that we had, where Steve Malcolm was so confident, you could have had a good call on this. The amazing thing is we had NXP Semi on Mad Money recently, and had he been able to complete that deal, then he would have been too levered to auto. And we know anything levered to auto is the kiss of death. Anything levered to Apple, and the idea that maybe they get a settlement with Apple is the kiss of life.
Yeah, that $30 billion buyback. More coverage on realmoney.com on that.
Yeah, with stock of the day. I don't talk enough about what the stock of the day is. That's SWAT team. That's where we just say, okay, listen, no one's going to cover this particular stock as well as we do. I hope we get some more distribution for it because it's really the way that I remember coverage being done when I was used to do reporting for another network, where I just said that it's what really matters is we do concentrated coverage, and that's what we're doing now for stock of the day.
Realmoney.com, everyone. Okay, Jim, you mentioned Apple. Of course, we had that event yesterday. The stock got hit.
Just cut numbers for Apple. That was a mistake. Well, look, he's making a judgment. The Goldman guy, he's making a judgment that the average selling price is too high. I urge everyone to get Katie Huberty's research. Katie's a genius. Katie talks about the new SIM card that have two numbers, which apparently is very important in China. She talks about the idea of some of the revolutionary features, big gigabyte photo, and then of course the watch. Now I have friends who have been afflicted with AFib. My father fell. You would be able to know immediately. There are features here for EKG. Now, there was someone in the paper saying, listen, you could have a lot of false positives. Will you give me a break? I want an insurance break if I do this. I'm going to call my insurance and say, listen, I want a break because I have the new watch, but I don't have it yet. I bought this watch in June, and I got it versus the old watch. Because it lasts longer, and I got it also because I thought it looked kind of sporty, but I got to get a new one. I got to get a new one as soon as it comes out. I have to get a new one.
Right.
It's got too many features.
Just keep it out of the washer. I didn't mean to go there.
Yeah, no, that was the old. The new phones can get wet. The new phones can get wet. Some people say, "Why do I have to back up my pictures?" It doesn't mean your phone's not going to break.
All right, Jim, more on Apple today at 11:30 in your ActionAlertsPlus.com call. Please join the club.
Yeah, no,
free trial.
Just take the free trial. I mean, look, this is like the most. It's hubris, but I think it's the most listened to conference call about stocks that there is. Okay, the most listened to, and won't cost you nothing to try it. This is a hard sell. I hate hard sells, but I just did one.
And Jim, you're going to be answering people's questions, so
yeah, this is one of the great things is people ask me questions. We also flesh out the new position. I answer the questions. Yes, I mention your name, which does matter to a lot of people. That's what we do for on Mad Money. It's an interactive club. The club is interactive. It's not just we sit there. And then I want you to be on your mutual fund monthly call. I want you to be on your hedge fund monthly call. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying here. And there's a lot of humility, very little hubris.
All right, Jim, we'll be watching 11:30 a.m. on ActionAlertsPlus.com.